wants to be part of it. Michael Skubala said they would love to create a shock here. Enzo Maresca said yesterday he'd actually prefer to play a Premier League team. These kind of games are the ones that worry him the most. Let's take a check on a couple of the players involved tonight who could be match winners.
Yeah, Freddie Draper, really like him, very mobile.
And Facundo Buonanotte, who only has 45 minutes of action so far. It's a strong bench, which also includes academy graduates Ollie Harrison, Shim Mayuka and 16-year-old Reggie Walsh. But Cole Palmer, João Pedro and Tosin have all been given the night off. It's boot on the end of it. Here's Towler. Lincoln keeping that pressure on. Lovely reverse ball and off the post from Montsma. What a start that would have been. Just over 60 seconds in, Fofana could put it away. To create a shock here. Enzo Maresca said yesterday he'd actually prefer to play a Premier League team. These kind of games are the ones that worry him the most. Let's take a check on a couple of the players involved tonight who could be match winners.
Yeah, Freddie Draper.
And Chelsea with a little taste of what they can expect.
Well, that's a really dangerous collision there. Jorgensen coming out, I think, due to the pressure that they've been under since the outset. A flurry of Lincoln opportunities, and he's Montsma with an outstanding central defender, executed a beautiful effort there off the foot of the post, and it's just carnage from this initial long throw from Hamer. Chelsea don't clear their lines. This is a really cute little pass from Towler, House rather, round the corner. Montsma, little pirouette, and he fires it beautifully towards the far corner. He's so unfortunate to see that ricochet to safety.
That is a brilliant little dink ball inside in the Dutchman, who's only starting for the second time this season. The other in the EFL Trophy against Notts County. Very close to being an instant hero. We'll have to struggle to stay fit during his Jorgensen coming out and, as you say, clattering it.
Yeah, so I think because of the opening minute of this game, the pressure they were under, it just got a little bit frantic back there. You can understand the goalkeeper coming out and trying to alleviate that early pressure on his back line. Unfortunately, Wes Fofana was in the way.
Well, they're just going to go through the protocols as you'd expect. He would have expected to play in front of Jorgensen, who was going to start anyway, regardless of what happened to Robert Sanchez at the weekend. A little concentration here. He's not available on the bench. Here with Reece James for Chelsea's under a few seasons ago, a game Lincoln won on penalties. Enzo Maresca has already got the second longest injury list in the Premier League, and he could do without it growing.
Yeah, and he'll be desperate for Fofana to have a run of games and avoid injuries such as been his first couple of seasons at Chelsea, really hindered by injury himself, and having lost Colwill for the entirety of the season, it would seem. Really important for Chelsea that Fofana remains fit and fulfills that obvious potential that...
There's another of the long balls, and there's another... Only a couple because of that long stop in the build-up as to how they... Chelsea, long balls, long throws, set-piece situations. Fofana a little slow to get rid of it again. They'll be right up for each of those 50-50s. And he's already shown that he's full of confidence.
Well, there's the other side to his game. Loose touch from Fofana, snaps into the challenge. He showed his guile and his quality with that reverse pass a few minutes ago for Montsma. And that's what he does really well, setting the tempo for his side. And they need that, especially in the opening exchanges.
possession. Up and over the back as Chelsea look to string as many as they can across the back. Andre Santos with a good foot in this time. They really don't want to concede a throw. I think that's something that's going to have to just start dropping for them, because normally you might pop it out, but here you might think twice about that now.
Yeah, incredible intensity from Lincoln from the start here. It's whether they can maintain it now. You would imagine Chelsea just want to get their foot on the ball and play a few passes and regain their composure, which has been lost in the opening 5 minutes. And Lincoln were their direct approach shake up a few years ago, and this is a different use their physicality tonight.
Been in the Lincoln half so far. And there's another example from Draper, who is a Chelsea fan and must be relishing this opportunity. He's played in every single one of their games so far. And that adrenaline must be coursing for all of them. They've kept Chelsea pinned back. And the one-man way at the other end, Zach Jacob really has had nothing to do so far. His time will come, and he'll hope to put that off as long as possible. 4 wins and 2 draws. They last Dixon, the only Towler gets the free kick. I think they'd rather have had the advantage, to be honest.
There's not even been an opportunity to see how Chelsea are going to set up with the ball. We know that last season, recurring theme, fullback going into midfield. This season, the 2 fullbacks are actually maintaining the width, and it's more the outside forward who are tucking in to kind of make themselves additional number 10s. As of yet, 8 minutes in, they've not been able to construct anything approaching a move. Can't see the
Ukrainian. There's the shot from Hamer. Across the set pieces in, and Hamer and Brad.
Doesn't he? Hurling those long throws in, and here reacts well to this second ball and gets an attempt away on his left side. Don't think that's going to trouble the goalkeeper, but deflection presents Lincoln with another early opportunity from a dead ball.
And it's Fernandez who is grappling with Hamer. It's got real height on it, and Chelsea haven't dealt with it again. It's just evaded McGrandles on the way out. Deepest is the skipper, Tendai Darikwa, who pops it in again, and there's free space again, and it flashes wide. Standing off. This time I think
awareness to take the touch rather than just head. But recognised he's got Chelsea and just couldn't get it onto the top.
Can they finally get some time on the ball in Lincoln's half? Here is Jamie Gittins, who hasn't really seen much of it at all so far. Chalobah to Fofana, who seems to be okay. Cousteau. I think he realised just at the last. Rick George to try and play his team.
He's actually going to be playing left-hand side. He's probably in the team, maybe flying up and down that right flank this season, given the kind of inverted play of the